Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, how are you today? I'm Maulia Oktafiana with name 119398 from class C. Okay, I will answer some of the questions that have been given to me. I'm sorry if there's a lot of noise around me. Okay, 1. Imagine you were the boss of a company and you caught an employee stealing money. What would you do? Okay, if I were the boss of the company and I caught an employee stealing money, I would give them a warning. 2. Imagine you were the boss of a bank and you found out your employee was doing drugs. What would you do? If I were the boss of a bank and I found out my employee was doing drugs, I would fire the employee. 3. Let's say you could put a computer chip in your brain to give you a special talent. What talent would you want? Oh, this is interesting. If I could put a computer chip in my brain to give me a special talent, I would choose the ability to speak 5 languages. 4. Suppose you were the coach of a school football team and you were in the finals. What would you do? If I were the coach of a school football team and I were in the finals, I would let all players play the same amount. Next, if you were the teacher and you saw a student that you like a lot cheating, what would you do? If I were teacher and I saw a student that I like a lot cheating, I would give them an F on the question they cheat on. Next, say the teacher gave you extra point on a test by mistake. What would you do? Okay, if the teacher gave me extra point on a test by mistake, I would show the teacher. Next, say only a few people, including you, know lots of meteors were coming toward the Earth and only one part of the globe would be not hit. What would you do? If only a few people, including me, know lots of meteors were coming toward the Earth and only one part of the globe would be not hit, I would die bravely with my own people. Next, imagine you were the employee of a company and you saw another employee stealing money. What would you do? If I were the employee of a company and I saw another employee stealing money, I would warn them not to do it again. Next, imagine you were an employee and you had purple hair. What would you do if your boss told you to change your hair color? Okay, if I were an employee and I had purple hair, then my boss told me change my hair color, I will change my hair color. 10. Let's say you were the employee of a company and you know your boss broke the law. What would you do? If I were the employee of a company and I know my boss broke the law, I would tell the police. Next, suppose you were the coach of a team and a doctor said your best player should rest for 2 weeks. What would you do? If I were the coach of a team and a doctor said my best player should rest for 2 weeks, I would let the player rest. 12. Suppose you were a student taking a test and you saw another student cheating. What would you do? If I were a student test and I saw another student cheating, I would talk to the student later. Next, say your friend wrote something on the wall and you got blamed for it. What would you do? If my friend wrote something on the wall and I got blamed for it, I would tell the teacher. Okay, last, say your parents were driving and crashed a car in the car park of a shopping center. What would you do? If my parents were driving and crashed a car in the car park of a shopping center, I would get off the car and write message to absent owner. Okay, I think I've answered all the question. If there is a wrong word, please forgive me. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Goodbye and thank you.